we're gonna need to record this as quick and as efficiently as possible. So X,
Why? Do you have like a date or something?
no, I gotta finish this paper, and don't be an idiot, X. Not this time.
Yeet. I'm always an idiot.
I know, but not today. Today you'll be the intellect Xavier. What's up, Jake Paul fans? Don't forget to subscribe to PewDiePie here at the Off-White Podcast. We do not support world hunger or STDs, so we're going to start with our days today. Stone, what did you do today?
I played ping pong with my dad. Now I'm recording a podcast.
Heck yes. What a good day. X,
Yep.
what did you do today?
Honestly, I kind of forgot.
Cool. Brownie.
I I think I watched TV for a little bit, went for a drive, put my car up for sale, and yeah, that's about it. I didn't do any homework.
Tell them about the Deadpool.
About the Deadpool mobile? Okay, so yeah, my car is literally a box on wheels, and it has Deadpool on the back and on the side. So it's pretty nice. But I'm selling it, and I will have a new car, hopefully within the week.
Woo! All right, Brownie, tell us about your day.
I didn't really do anything, and I avoided all of my responsibilities.
Woo! All right, today I spent the day registering for classes, writing a paper, writing a discussion post, and chilling with my friends. It's a good day today. So does anyone have any big plans upcoming? All right.
Buying a new car.
Yes, X. Brownie, what are you doing?
I'm supposed to go to Chicago when quarantine is over.
You're going to Chicago when quarantine's over?
Chirac,
with
baby.
you.
Iraq.
Illinois.
The Shadow Conspiracy.
That's right, baby. I'm actually going to Chicago this weekend, and I'm gonna climb a building.
Woo!
Plan.
I remember when I used to climb buildings, then I got a fine for it at all of that.
What are you going to Chicago for?
Brownie, what are you going to Chicago for?
For fun with my friends.
Fun.
Oh, fun.
You look so happy about that.
I am.
You know, just because
I'm
quarantine's over
excited.
doesn't mean Corona's over. Just because quarantine's over doesn't mean Corona's over.
So it means we can do stuff again.
All right. X, any big plans besides selling your car?
No, but into more detail, my next car will be a convertible, and I want to go somewhere in the middle of like a field, park my car, drop the top, and look at the stars for the whole night.
Whoa.
Because last night you could actually see Venus, because during April of this year it's the brightest, and yeah, you could see it, and you could see every single constellation that I could like see from here. So yeah.
Whoa.
Cool.
Even the Big Dipper?
Yes, the Big Dipper. So sexy. Just the curve of the like handle on the Big Dipper is so like appealing. Ouch.
I guess my biggest thing is I'm finally going home. I mean, I don't really want to go home, to be honest, but I'm going home. I'm no longer living on campus, and I'll be at home for a while until I leave. I'm getting baptized.
Wow.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I'm baptizing you, right?
Yep. Stone is baptizing me on Saturday. Just because I sent the wrong person the wrong text.
Guys, I have to get this cat out of my room. He always pees in here. So I'll be right back.
That's funny. I also
Get out of here, you pussy.
raise your hand if you peed in Brownie's room at least once.
Um,
Oh.
can I raise my feet too?
So while she's gone, let's talk about her. What do we hate most about Brownie?
Cat.
Her cat? Yeah.
When her septum piercing is uneven. That's not rude. That's just.
Be mean to her when she's on the podcast. To her face, be mean to her.
Be mean to her.
No, not right now though. I don't want her to hang up and leave. We're doing so well right now.
Yeah.
We've got a whole 5 minutes.
Let's talk about our role models. See, I've had very weird role models throughout my life. I'm one of those people that look for a mentor for some reason. Like, I was just a mentor throughout high school as a person. So, like, I remember my high school mentor was my high school history teacher who was also my wrestling coach. And then in college, it was like my gospel choir director for a while. And then my Christian faith professor for a little bit. I don't know. I'm just one of those people that searches for mentors a lot just to learn more from them because they have way more wisdom than I do or that I'll ever have. But people I looked up to who are like celebrities, probably Mark Zuckerberg, Muhammad Ali, and Bruce Lee.
Are you asking who ours are?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to me last.
All right. Brownie, who are your mentors?
Hillary Clinton.
All right. Brownie is off the podcast. That's what was raw. For real though, is she actually?
I respect her a lot. I wouldn't say she's my role model.
Oh.
I don't really know. I'm my own role model.
Oof. Find a better role model, please.
You're right.
Nah,
you're right.
No, you know about that though, what you just said, Matthew McConaughey, I don't know if you guys have ever heard his speech about like his role model is him 5 years later. And then when he gets to that point, his next role model is him 5 years later. Like he's always chasing his goal because he can never get there because it's constantly 5 years later. So he's always working to be himself, but better every time.
That's interesting.
And that's a really good philosophy, I think. Because when Crawford came, he talked about that at FCA, be you, but better. And I think Matthew McConaughey, like, talking about his role model being him 5 years later is just something we could all also look up to. Because, like, I can try to, like, Mark Zuckerberg's my role model, one of my role models, and I, like, think, oh, what does he do? What does he do? But I'm never going to be Mark Zuckerberg. I'm never going to make Facebook, you know? But I will be me 5 years later. So, Stone, your role models.
My dad has always been a big role model. But lately, Gary Vee, I don't know if you know him. He's basically an entrepreneur, a social media like entrepreneur person, and he like just tells it to you straight, and it's like, look, you're gonna have to like work your ass off, and it's like, it's not gonna be fun for a long time, and it's like, because I'm kind of in a stage of life where it's like, dang, I need to like work towards something I care about. So it's like, I don't know, it's just very motivating and encouraging in a depressing kind of way, you know?
Right. No, I get that.
Yeah.
How about you, X?
I'd have to say first one is just Bob Marley, and that's a pretty like generalized one I would think like for that question. But honestly, I really look up to his like his outlook on his life, like that. One of my favorite quotes from him is "Money doesn't make you rich. Being rich is life forever." And like that's crazy to me because like that's super deep. Like everybody puts money where everything is, you know, like even like you can divorce somebody, but you got to pay money like to not be with somebody that you don't want to be with. Like that's crazy. And it's crazy how much that quote touches me. And honestly, the second one is going to be surprising. And I feel like I'm going to get some hate for this one, but XXX Tentacion. is definitely another one of mine. Just on the music half of my life, like for anybody that knows me. And then like even just like how he took his life and his troubled childhood and even teenage years and like kind of like his fame came from his like violent acts and stuff. But like he took that and turned it around. Sadly too late, but like, you know. But yeah, those are my two.
So I guess now that we're talking about role models and like we kind of already stepped into the next category, like what motivates you? Like what gets us to do what we're doing, to continue doing?
For for me, the only thing right now that's kind of motivating me is God. That's it. That's it. Like there's not too much like else I can say about that.
There's nothing wrong with that too. Like God is
Everything, but like at the same time, usually people have more like things than like they have self motivation or somebody that motivates them. Well, yeah, not for me.
I get that, but I feel like we don't need anything else but God. Like God is the
Yeah,
motivator. But I
that's
understand what you
true.
mean. There's people who just have that self motivation, but like I feel like God, nonetheless, like God is that self motivation for people.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it all kind of boils down to fear and love, which you could say like God is love. So it's like, and we should be like fearful of God anyway in an appropriate sense. But it's like, I mean, really, that's what motivates everyone, right? It just takes different forms.
right?
Just afraid of failure, loving the passion that you're pursuing.
All right, for sure. I totally agree. Honey?
My friends motivate me a lot. There's not a lot that motivates me because I'm not a very motivated person, honestly. But right now, my main focus is school, and what motivates me to do school is I need to get good grades and do well so I can go back next year to see my friends. Therefore, my friends are kind of like my motivation.
All right. I like that.
GG.
But like, okay, so for me, like it's weird, I guess. I'm a firm believer in positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement, and I'm gonna be a teacher soon. Well, not soon, a couple more years. I'm studying to be a teacher, and I want to be able to motivate my students the same way my teachers motivated me. But a lot of the times, I had teachers in high school that tried motivating me, but like instead of like, I don't know, they tried pushing me, but they handed things to me instead, you know? Try to motivate me that way, like, oh, here's an award for like you did your best or you're trying. Here's an A for showing up today, you know? And I didn't need that. What I needed, and don't get me wrong, I loved it. I'm so glad that happened because now I'm in college. But that's not what I needed. I definitely needed some negative reinforcement, like, Fez, if you don't do this, like if you don't show up to class, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna graduate. Like I needed realism. I needed like if you don't do this, you're not going to go to college. If, like, you know, and I needed that push. Or like what my coach used to do for wrestling to motivate me was tell me, you're not going to wrestle varsity if you don't like do this or whatever, or be a team player, team member. We're not going to let you wrestle on whatever day. And then I used to think he was bluffing until there was like a meet. It was senior night, I believe. Yeah, it was senior night, and he didn't let me wrestle because I didn't do one of my algebra assignments. Like that's stuff that's motivated me. So like in the play at all of that this year, um, I would be really angry. I would be livid leaving the play practice or play rehearsal when I didn't get it done right. Like I would mess up a line or mess up pretty badly in the play as rehearsals go, and then I would be upset, angry, and people would be like, "Oh, Fez, calm down. Like you'll get them next time." Well, I'm not trying to get it next time, you know. Like I want to do good now because I'm like, if I start settling, I'm not gonna do better, and I'm just gonna stay the same every day at these rehearsals. I'm huge against like not settling and keep pushing forward and keep doing better. Sorry, I don't know. I just talked for like 5 minutes. I just on that rant about how I just basically I don't ever want to settle. I never want to think, oh, this is the best I can be. This is perfection. There's always more I can do and learn and be better at. And that's something I always feared is settling. I never just want to settle and just like, oh, I finished an assignment, I'm done. Like, or, oh, I know how to write for this professor. I'm gonna write the same style and like get A's. Like, I want to be better at writing. I'm an English major. I want to get better at writing. I don't want to just settle with the skills that I have now. Because I think I'm a pretty good writer. My grades have reflected that, but I can still be better, and I don't want to settle on that. Because once I start settling, I just won't be better, and that won't make me a better person or a better man or a better father later. Because I'm just gonna settle, and I don't ever want to settle. Settling scares me, and that's what motivates me every day. Like, I hate oversleeping because then I'm like settling. Like, oh, I don't have much to do today. I'm gonna sleep more. That's not gonna help me get better for later.
Big facts.
Anyone else have anything about self-motivation? Sorry, I just talked forever. Well, that's just a huge thing that I like talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it. Like, settling is, I mean, I guess it's fear of settling, but like, yeah, it's a big motive too. You know, like I always want to progress and get better at anything I care about. But if it's like an assignment, it's like, whatever, you know.
No, yeah, I get that. But there's some classes like some of the gen eds like I don't care for at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like the classes that are for like focus and education or English, I try to put more than 100% in, so I can actually get something out of it and be better.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, like I owe it to those students, the future students that I have, is to be better, to really understand what I'm going to teach them. Because I've had teachers that like didn't know what they were talking about, and I could tell they were settlers. Like my choir teacher, my director for show choir, huge settler. I hated that about him. Would get third at a competition and be like, oh, that's fine. Instead of like, hey, work harder. Let's work harder these next practices so we can get higher than third. Or we'll win one competition, and then the next competition, he's like, oh, we won Parkview, we'll win the next one. Or like, if we don't win it, it's whatever. We already won one. And I just hated that about him. That he always just wanted to settle, like, oh, we did so well. It's fine. We don't have to practice that hard. And then I remember he wasted one rehearsal, so we would all talk in a circle and talk about our feelings. Like, it had nothing to do with show choir. It was like, how are we feeling today? Like, no, let us dance. Let us get better. Like, we're not going to get better if we're just sitting around. And that's with everything else. It's like with any sports or anything or any club. Like, if you want to get better, you keep working at it. You don't just settle once you do well once. Sorry, it got very...
So what's your favorite kind of smoothie?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Go ahead, Fez.
Banana and strawberry. Always.
Strawberry banana.
No.
You just said that so backwards. That's how it goes. Strawberry banana.
Yeah, he's
Banana
right.
strawberry.
I don't know. It sounds weird.
Mine is. Does everybody know what Smoothie King is? First of all.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Well, it's called the Hulk, and it's like vanilla, bananas, and peanut butter, and it's so good. It's really, really good. I had one the other night, actually.
Prove it. Show us the seat. Show us the cup.
Actually, it just got thrown away today. It was in my room. Believe it or not.
I believe it. Do we believe it, guys?
I don't believe it.
Look.
We don't believe it. Get it. Get the cup.
No.
Okay, well, I had an orange passion, an orange, I think it was passion fruit mango smoothie one time, and it changed my life. It was so good.
Changed her life, guys. You heard it here first. It changed her life.
So I am a
I was
strawberry
not
banana.
the same.
Strawberry banana.
You're a straw nana boy?
Yeah, straw nana. You can add in some berries.
Everything about who you are says strawberry banana.
Okay, I'm not finished for one. For two,
Like,
that was rude.
Yeah,
For
you're
three,
basic.
you gotta add some protein powder.
right.
Yeah, no, it thickens it up, gives it a nice texture. Add that with the bananas and.
Ooh.
All right, let's go back to the strawberry banana comment. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You look like a strawberry banana guy.
So what?
Dang,
You
she said you
look
look like
like
a
that would be-
banana.
I'll take it, I guess.
You know what, Stone? Don't take that from her. She's a
No,
woman.
it's just like you look like you would like your favorite smoothie would be strawberry banana. That's all.
She respects Hillary Clinton. She has no valid opinion.
Why do we give women rights in the first place?
Yeah.
Right.
But they're not gonna enjoy our banana strawberry smoothie.
I mean, I enjoy it. I never said I didn't. It's
They're
just
so good. I
basic.
don't care if they're basic. It's just a good combination.
All right.
I hope the man who first put a banana and strawberry together with milk and ice to make a smoothie, he better be in heaven. He earned his way. Like, have you guys ever been excited for a movie and it just let you down?
Definitely. I'd say probably Toy Story 4 for me.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
It wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. On the other hand, though, one that really impressed me was Incredibles 2
Oh, really?
because of how good it was.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Dude,
I would have switched it.
I didn't like I didn't like Incredibles 2 either. Stone, Brownie, any movies that let you down?
I'm not a big movie person.
Yeah, it's hard for me to like even think of some that I
Well,
like wanted to see.
for me, a movie that really like it didn't let me down, but like it gave me the exact opposite. I was like super impressed by it. It just recently came out? It's Pixar's Onward.
I love Onward. It's so good.
I thought it was gonna suck, honestly. Then I watched it.
It's
And
so good.
I came out very, very excited and happy. Like, it was a good movie. I was very. Same with Sonic. I thought Sonic was gonna be god awful. And
I haven't seen it yet.
it was a pretty good movie. But I hated Hunger Games, the first one.
Really?
I was so excited as a fifth grader to go see it. I was with my best friend. We were waiting in line. We had bought the last 2 tickets. It got sold out. We were sitting in there watching the movie, and I just could not believe my eyes. My heart broke. It was so bad. I hate the first Hunger Games.
I liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
Wow, you guys. I guess so. I'm the kind of person, like, since I was young, like, I've always cared about like movies, like how they make it, why they choose those camera angles, why are they like making these decisions, colors and stuff. And Hunger Games, I also love the book a lot. It was too dark. It was a gray movie. I don't know if you remember it, but if you watch it, it's gray. The whole film throughout. And when you think Hunger Games, like, the book made it seem like a colorful city and whatever, except for their district, obviously, was the only part that's gray. But the whole movie's filmed with a gray tint. And that annoyed me. And they used shaky cam throughout the whole film.
It adds energy.
It doesn't. They did it so poorly. Film.
It's not that deep, bro.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
calm down.
Why
It
would
was made for 5th graders.
no?
You simp.
Spend over $10 million to be made. They're trying to do something.
SpongeBob.
Hunger Games was a huge letdown. Batman versus Superman was a huge letdown.
I liked it.
Zombieland Double Tap, the second one, huge letdown. The all-female led Ghostbusters was awful. I was beyond pissed. It wasn't because it was about 4 women. It was because that movie was poorly. I'm trying to think.
SpongeBob is thick as fuck.
The second SpongeBob film was awful. With Antonio Banderas. The first SpongeBob was good though.
It's twerking.
I'd throw some dollars for SpongeBob.
I just read today though that they might not have school until 2021.
Yeah, I know. That kind of sucks, but at the same
No,
time,
that's not gonna happen.
No. No.
How's Brownie gonna get to Chicago once quarantine? If it goes till 2021.
Dude, I'm gonna
No,
Yeah.
there's no.
gonna
You don't have a car.
People are gonna freaking revolt.
Why do you have so much SpongeBob stuff? Like,
Yes.
But Brownie, yeah, how are you gonna get to Chicago if you can't drive?
Wow,
I mean,
wow.
you can drive, you don't have a car.
Fez, you're picking me up.
What? What?
the Yankee with no brim.
No. Did you just say I'm picking her up? We never even made plans. What?
the Yankee with the Yankee brim.
Did you guys say mean things about me?
Not this
No, we
time.
were just talking about the Yankee with brim.
Or the brim with no Yankee.
SpongeBob is so sexy, dude. Like,
I should show off my SpongeBob collection. I have an ungodly
No.
amount of SpongeBob things.
Thank you for tuning in to the Off-White Podcast. Remember, we hate STDs and world hunger. Bye.
come on.
Fez,
What?
did you shave?
I shave every day.
Oh, your face just looks different. Maybe it's your hair getting long.
What the? Okay.
It just does.
Am I more handsome? Will you finally date me?
Well,